Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I am Marnel. I'm back with a mask making Monday, and today I'm making easy folded pockets from one sheet. And I saw these, Tina made them on her channel. Her channel is Shabbydabbydoodah. I'm pretty sure most of you are already watching her, but for those who haven't gone over to her channel, she has videos every day and always very, something new, something different. So do check her out if you have not watched her channel or videos. So this is how the pocket would look, and it has a pocket here and a pocket here, and then when you open it, there's a pocket here and a pocket here. So it's kind of like a wallet, those wallet pockets. I can't remember who makes those. Anyway, those wallets, but it has extra pockets on the side. So let's get on to it. So you can use any kind of paper. I have scrapbook paper here. I have maps, book pages, and you can use digital kits. The only thing I would say is maybe look for something that's a little bit more on the sturdy side. It doesn't have to be cardstock, but at least this thicker kind of scrapbook paper, that would give you an idea of what, just something a little bit sturdier. I will show you with one of the pockets how to reinforce if you maybe do want to make them from, just copy paper or coffee dyed paper. So the scrapbook papers I'm using are from this company. I don't know if these are still available. I didn't find them on Amazon, or the Canadian Amazon, but it's My Mind's Eye, and it's Indie Chic Saffron. Yeah, Indie Chic. I do love this. It has lots of shiny papers and muted papers, but also, it's kind of a bright color, but it's not too bright. It's muted. Anyway, My Mind's Eye. Like I said, you can also use digital kits. I'm not using digital kits just because my printer is still not working. But my son is home and hopefully he can fix it, because I'm thinking it's more a computer issue than my printer. Anyway, let's move on. So I'm gonna score the scrapbook paper just for those who do want to score and have measurements. So this is the regular 11 by 8.5 paper that we have here in Canada and America. It's 11 by 8.5. You can measure your page and maybe adjust it. The first score, and I will put the measurements in my description box if you do want the measurements. It's at 4 1/4 and 8 3/4. And this way it is 4 1/4, just half. Okay, so we'll fold on the scored lines. And I was just gonna say again, if you like, I found my scoreboard at the thrift store and it didn't have the little tool in here anymore. It was gone. And so these regular bone folders, they don't fit in this area to score. What would you call that? But I found these ones at the dollar store, and they have a thinner edge here, and they fit perfectly in there. So if you lost your tool, or you know, you bought one without a tool like I did, then that's definitely a solution. So then on to the gluing. So, oh, I wanted to give the measurements in centimeters as well. So it's 4 1/4 by 8 3/8, or in centimeters, it's 11 by 22 centimeters. I just kind of tweaked it a little bit so it would fit, you know, fairly good with centimeters. And then the fold this way is 4 1/4 inches, or 10 3/4 centimeters. I will put the measurements in my description box. Anyway, on to gluing. So you only glue there, like this is kind of 3/3, so there's a big side and a smaller side. So glue the bigger part of your fold first. If that makes any sense. Don't know how to say that any better. I'm sorry. English is not my first language, so sometimes it might make sense for me, but not for you. And then the second glue is in the middle, and then on the sides. Just get that little corner, and then your pocket is done. It's as easy as that. It can't get any easier, and that's why I like Tina's mass makes. She doesn't pick difficult things to make. It's fairly straightforward. No, you know, there's no complicated thing to the things that she makes in mass making. So that's my pocket. I'm gonna cut this a little bit because it kind of moved on me when I glued. Maybe I'll cut it with my cutter to make sure it's the same. Let's just do that. So yeah, if you fold it over and it's not aligning, like there's just this little strip there that I don't like, so you can definitely fix it. I didn't put oops, okay. I didn't put slots in this pocket. Slots would have made it so much easier, but if I put the slot, let's put slots in just to show you. If I put the slot in here, in the middle, it would cut into this pocket. So if I do put slots in, I would probably put them a little higher. And yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't like that look. I'd rather not have the slots, but I'll just put slots in so you can see. If you do want to put slots in, I would suggest putting them higher rather than in the middle, because then you would cut into this pocket and it won't work. Okay, so let's talk about the papers that you choose, because like it's the easiest if you have a paper that it's not directional. You can fold it any way and there's no up and down. If you do want to pick papers like from books, I would suggest that you pick things that even if it's upside down, it doesn't really matter. Or if you do like printed, you know, script, then you have to know that some of it's going to be upside down. So that's the only thing that you need to keep in mind. The other thing is, now as we make these, we'll get more into that. Okay, let's do that later. So let's do one first. It's again an 11, and this is a printed one, an 11 by 8.5. I've measured it, so I'm just going to, so I need to decide what do I want on the bottom pocket. So if I fold it this way, then the bottom pocket would have nothing on it. If I fold it this way, then the bottom pocket will have some script on it. So I'm going to fold it. Maybe I'll do this. I do like that, so maybe I'll fold this over and just change the size. So you need to play around with what you want to see. And I'll just glue this down. Maybe I'll just use a glue stick. I don't need a lot of glue. Okay, this one's done. Let's use another one. This one's new. And I'll just grab a glue. So I'm just gonna fold this over because it would just strengthen my pocket where I'm putting stuff in. If you are using very thick paper, remember that if you do this, it would add to the bulk of your pocket. So just keep that in mind. I want that piece to show I do like the two. So I'm just going to, just eyeball it and then fold this over. And then this one. And then I'm going to fold it in half. And then glue. So I'm just using fabric tack today. It's the Beacon fabric tack. And then just glue the middle parts. And fold it in. So this one is smaller than the other one because I took some of the paper away to accomplish because I wanted to see that. So there's a pocket, there's a pocket, there's one, and there is one. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to show you is not sure this one's going to work actually. So I have this book. If you do want to use something like this, obviously take into account if you fold it, how it's gonna look. Yeah, so this one won't work. Fold it in half. Yeah, this one would actually work. Okay, let's take this one. Oops. And this is the big book of Brer Rabbit stories I found at the thrift store. I'm just going to make this a little bit neater. And then, so if you do use a book like this, you need to decide and realize that some of the images are going to be upside down. So I'm going to fold this in half first. It's not complicated, but just keep in mind that some of your images will be upside down. Okay, and then this way, if I fold it this way, that's going to be upside down. But this, I think I'm going to do this because I do like this image better. And I can cover that by decorating it, the inside of my page. Okay, and I just need to, I dropped my cutter, so I'll have to cut with my scissors. And then I'm just gonna glue the center of that fold over. And then this one, the middle, and the two sides. Oh, sorry. middle and 2 sides. Okay. So now I'm just gonna go, oh, maybe I'll show you quickly. So say for instance you do want to use something like this that's not 100% as sturdy as, you know, the thicker papers. What I would do is just reinforce the paper. So let's do the folds first. Okay. Maybe I would want this as my little fold. That would be cute. And then this, my bigger fold. And then I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm keeping that edge there. I do like it. These are papers that I dyed with food coloring. And so before we glue, now we need to reinforce. So we need to reinforce this and that. I'm just going to take some washi tape that I'm not particularly fond of. It came in a pack with many different, you know, designs in it, kind of just a blue pack washi tape that I bought on Amazon. I hate when this happens. Oh my goodness. No, not gonna work. I do like washi tape, but sometimes it's such a pain to work with. And I think what I'm going to do, instead of putting the glue on the tape, because this just wants to wrinkle and knot like the other one did, so maybe I'll start by putting my glue on the page. Just because washi tape is not a permanent tape, and don't go too far. I might have gone too far there, because you don't want to glue your pocket shut, you just want to reinforce. But anyway, I'm using a little bit of glue as well, just because washi tape is not a permanent, it doesn't have a permanent glue on it, and it might come loose. So just to make sure that it stays there pretty much forever. Okay, and then this side, we'll add some glue. It's just to make sure my pocket don't tear after the 10th time I've put my tag or my journaling spot in the pocket. And so then I'm just... So you definitely can use coffee dyed paper, but do maybe reinforce. And the reinforcement, you can even just fold these over, but I like the dark edges, so I don't want to fold it over and lose it. So that's why I'm using the washi tape. You can always use strips of paper as well if you don't have washi tape. And like I said, the easier way would have been to just fold this over, but I do like the edges of my dyed paper. They're nice and darker than the rest. It's where the dye cooled or pooled, so I don't want to lose that. So we'll do this one, and then we'll start mass making. Okay. So these are just a couple of things, solutions for problems that you can come across with these. But it's not complicated. Maybe it sounds more complicated than, or I'm making it more complicated than it is. So we're just gluing in the middle, fold over, glue the sides. And of course you can sew these if you want to. I'm not going to sew them on camera, but I will have maybe pictures on Instagram of them sewed. If you want to go to my Instagram, it's in the description box. below, and it will be on my Facebook page too if you're not on Instagram. So yes, that's my pocket, and it's reinforced, it won't tear. So okay, let's do all the steps together. So let's do this. These images came from these books. I love these books. If you see them, grab them. They have beautiful illustrations in the back, like a lot. Half of the book, I would say, is those, and then half are these, lots of script, but also beautiful photos that you can use in various ways. It is a little bit shiny, but it's not totally high gloss. Yeah, so I love these books. I've used, like this one, I've already started. I cut them up, I cut the squares out, or I fussy cut those, and all of them have one beautiful page like that, and lots of photos and information. Let me see, this is perennials and shade gardens. There's lots of them. The Time Life Encyclopedia of Gardening is the name of this series. Okay, so let's start making a couple of these. So I'm just going to fold over, fold in half, and it's done. And fold over, yes, I'm just making the folds first, then I'll glue and decorate. So yes, how are all of you doing? I had a wonderful weekend. Camille and I went to garage sales on Saturday and a couple of thrift stores, and I bought way more than I should have, but I found some really good bargains. And yeah, Camille just knows where to go. And it was just so much fun going with somebody who, you know, is interested in the same things, gets excited about the same things. So that was very exciting. We did find some wonderful things. The fat years and the lean years. Maybe I don't want to say that. Yeah, so I did. So on Saturday we went to the garage sales, and we went to two different towns actually, and it was a nice, not too hot day, just perfect. And we ended up, I think we came home by 2 or 3, or maybe even later. I didn't even look, but it wasn't just a quick, you know, one stop. It was really very nice going to different places and seeing different things from the garage sales. So this one is from the Atlas, so it's a bigger page. It's the index page, so I'm just going to, this would make a bigger pocket. So your pockets would obviously, it would depend on the size of your paper, but you definitely can make different sizes, which is nice too. I'm just going to cut this because I didn't cut this with the cutter. It was too big for the cutter. see this one. Yes, let's do that one. It's way bigger than just the regular A4. And obviously you can cut if you want smaller pockets, you can cut the map smaller, but I thought it might be nice to have a couple of bigger pockets. So okay, this one again, it's the thickness of copy paper, so I do need to reinforce this. But first I'm going to decide what I want. Ugh, I don't like this guy. So let's see if I can see. I want this to be upside, you know, right side up. I do like that. And then fold this over. And first I'm going to fold a little bit of this over because I don't want to lose too much of that. No. Maybe this one I will add some washi to it because I don't want to lose. Okay, there I lost my scissors. I don't want to lose that image, and that's why I'm adding washi. But the sides I'm just gonna fold over. I'll show you in a minute. Let's just use the same method as we did a little bit a while ago with the other paper. Okay. Okay. Yes, and then Saturday when we came back, I was too tired to put my stuff away immediately. And actually they're still in a box because I want to do the Thrifty Thursdays with that. So if you want to see what Camille and I found, what I found, you can watch my video on Thursday. And I might have to do 2 videos because there's so much. Maybe Thursday and Friday. I don't know. So I'm just folding this over and then I'm adding glue. And then this would reinforce the pockets on the side. And this one as well. Fold over. There, that would be it, and then I'm gonna fold it this way. And let's use a scrapbook paper, 12 by 12, just to get a different size. I'm going to fold it. Make the 2 folds. So this one would definitely have to go in a bigger journal if you're making a 12 by 12 pocket. Okay, so let's get on to the gluing. So we'll glue the middle. Fold it over, glue the 3 sides. So yeah, Saturday I came home, I was too tired to put my stuff away. Like I said, I actually need to make a video first, so it's still in the boxes, but I did go through them after supper Saturday night. And of course Camille came again with a baggie full of amazing goodies that I'll show you as well. She's always giving. She's so generous. And then, well, after we came home, I just sat down for a bit and we started supper. We had a great family barbecue. Husband loves to barbecue. I think he would do that every night, but we would definitely start to complain. Anyway, we had a lovely barbecue and we played some cards after supper. And then I quickly came upstairs and not so quickly went through everything. It took me quite some time, but you know, you have to go through what you bought. It's part of the fun of finding things. And Sunday I spent in the garden most of the day. And then we got ready because we had to go pick up my son from the airport. And we did that. He was on a trip he went to Britain, and well, they went to London and then to Wales, and from Wales they went to Bath, and then they went to Italy, and that's where they stayed the longest. So they were there in a lot of different places. But I think they had a good trip. But now it's back to maybe earning some money again, because he said he spent all his money on the trip. And so yeah, he's home. All the kids are home now. I'm very happy about that. So I'm hoping he can fix my computer this week once he's unpacked and did all his laundry. So hopefully I can go and soon print some digitals again, because I haven't been able to print digitals, I think, for more than a month now. It's just crazy. But on the other hand, it forced me to use my book pages, because it's so easy with digital kits. After a while, you don't even go and look what you have in books, and I have so many beautiful books, I might as well use them. I was just thinking, did I do this wrong? But I didn't. But I would love to do use more printables again. I would love to show you more of those Ukrainian kits I bought, not Ukrainian kits, but kits that I bought from Ukrainian creators. I kind of feel like in the media, interest is kind of, I don't know, it's like they've moved on to something new. It's not like we do want to watch, but war and bad news all day, but I don't know, it would be nice to keep them in our minds, not forget that they are over there and they are having a terrible time, probably the worst times of their lives for most of them. Anyway, it's just a sad situation. So I'm just gluing everything. And gluing is almost done. This is the boring part of it, is all the repetitious steps. But if you do want to make a couple of things and have it handy for your personal journal, if you're not making journals to sell, then it speeds up things, because if I'm journaling about my day and I want a pocket and I have to make the pocket first, and then you know, do my journaling, then it takes me half a day sometimes. But if I have things ready, it's way faster, and I kind of force myself to use things that's ready made and not start from scratch for each page, because it just takes too long, honestly. Anyway, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I would put these under some heavy books or in my book press, just to flatten them and make sure that the folds are nice and flat and they won't pop up. You could obviously add Velcro or a maybe a magnet in here, or have some ribbon tied around if you do want to keep it shut, but I think for now I'm not going to do any of that. And then let's decorate one. So let me show you this one. Oh, and we made this one. I forgot about the book page. We made this one too. I forgot how many we made. Anyway, so when you use this in a... Oh, here's more. Oh my goodness, we made way more than I thought. Okay, so say for instance, this is my journal. How am I going to use this? You can use it several different ways. Let's pick a page that's a little bit more colorful. Let's use this one. I would personally probably either, you know, paper clip them over a page, or, you know, just like this, and that would keep everything inside. You can also just pop these into a pocket, obviously, or you can glue it down and have it like this in your page, in your book. So depending on what you want to do. This one I probably will glue down because this image is upside down. If you do want to flip it over a page, you can decorate this. So the image is this way, and then when you open it, this would still be the right way. But for instance, the one, and with this, where there's no direction, it doesn't matter what you do. Glue down, decorate, you know, put over the page. But for like this one, I would fold it the wrong way. This one I probably will put paper clip over the page, just because this is right side up and the inside is upside down and not so pretty. So if I glue this down, I would lose that, or I can glue it down this way and keep this. And then have this over the pocket, and it's right side up. This is right side up, and I'll just decorate it a little bit as well. Okay, so which ones should we decorate? Should we decorate this one? I didn't glue it in the middle. That is so weird. Let me just add some glue in here in the middle. Okay, so let's do, what shall we decorate? Let's maybe do these two, or maybe just one. Let's do just one. I don't want to keep you here the whole day. So because this is upside down, I need to add something to it. And let's see what I have in here. We have anything, maybe a little colorful, because it's just writing. Maybe that's just blending in too much, but that would be better. I think I bought these images came from a collage book that you had to cut out. Most of them, I know, maybe not all of them. Should have kept the book so I can show you. That one might be cute too. What's this? A parrot drinking wine. Yes. Let me just see. Oh, I do like that, but it's too big. I want something nice and colorful. That might be okay. Let's just stick with those and see what we can come up with. Okay. Which one do I like best? This one or this one? This one kind of blends in too much. Maybe I'll do this one. Oh, I wanted to make one from wallpaper as well, but that's just, we can do that another day. So let's see, what can we put behind her? Just looking through my scraps, and my scrapbooks is absolutely exploding. Maybe that's something. Yes, that would be perfect, I think. I don't like the green. Let's dare a piece of scrapbook paper. This is, I can't remember where this comes from, but this is from just scraps from a different project. So see, now when you add something on here, that kind of goes into the background, the fact that it's upside down, so it's no problem. I don't think it, for me it's no problem, but I don't know if that would be something that, if it's something that would bother you, then maybe glue it down so you can't see that part of the pocket. So I will bring out my bowl with cutouts again. I'm still not organized that way. I will get there eventually. I don't know how long it would take me, but I want to make some ephemera holders. So that will hopefully happen soon. But I'm just looking maybe for a flower, and I know this pink is difficult. I've struggled with it when I used it before. Maybe that will work, or something like that. Yeah, so hopefully before the end of the year I will have this sorted out, but no promises. I'm just looking for maybe something a little bit bigger. But like I say, that pink is a difficult color to match. That will work too. Okay. Or maybe white. Let's see. Okay. And I am thinking I would probably glue this down. Let's see. Oh, I like this side better. I'm gonna glue this down because the images on the outside is upside down, because I wanted to keep that right side up. So I'm not gonna decorate both sides, I'm only decorating one side. Should we add this on there? Okay. Okay, we won't use that. Any of that, and I'm not going to use the napkins. Okie dokie, let's see. I feel like maybe I should go and find a or am I overdoing it now? Yeah, okay, let's just find some lace. Oh, I'm sorry for the noise. Some lace. I thought I had some doily here, but I don't. Where's the end of this lace? I don't. Oh, wait, this lace has. Oh, I do like that with maybe this on top. Okay, let's do that. Yes, let's do that. Where's my glue page? And we'll start gluing. There. I'm just using a glue stick. Glue this down. I'll do that there, and then this one kind of behind, just peeking out there, but you can still see the image. And this one needed to go in here. Then I need to put, so let's do the lace here first, I think. Yes. Scissors. Yeah, so I don't know if the kids are up yet. I'm imagining that my son would still be sleeping, or maybe he was awake at 5 or 3 o'clock this morning because he'll have jet lag. And there's about, I think, an 8-hour difference. Can't remember now. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so then I want this there and the flower in behind just peeking. So the flower needs to be next, and I'm going to use fabric tack for the flower as well. Oh, and thank you so very much to everybody that participated in my giveaway and my 500 subscriber. The whole idea was to thank everybody that was, I mean, for all your kindness and support. Thank you again. It was fun. So I'm still waiting for a couple of people to send me their addresses. I will try to send them some messages or answers on the, don't know exactly how yet, but I need to contact them somehow. I'll figure it out. Let them know. And if they do not contact me, maybe let's say by Wednesday, I will figure something else out to send all those packages out. Anyway, we will figure that out as the week comes along. maybe Instagram. Oh, there's some glue on there. Don't want that. And do I have some words? Let's see. These are very small. And feeling, what does this one say? Easy flashy, no. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, no, that's not. Live and dream. And this one is be passionate. I think I'll put that down there. Do I want a little flower? This one's a little bit, maybe if I glue it down. Really kind of press it down. Let's see. Okay, let's glue the words down first, and then we're going to see if I can get that little flower on there. Just gonna move the glue around with my finger. And do I want this flower here? Maybe it kind of my fingers. Do I want it here or here? Maybe over here. Okay, I'm gonna put fabric tack on. And squish it down so it glues. All the petals down as well, so it's not as bulky. This flower was made from ribbon. Okay, I think it will stay. So that's our pocket, and we're making, oh, so it is easy pockets from one sheet, and I saw it on Shabbydabbydoodah. I will put her link below. And so we have 4. How did I manage to glue this? Anyway, there's pockets here and here and on the side, but I think I glued those shut somehow. So I'll show you with this one. There's pockets here and here, and here, and here. So easy pockets from one sheet, Shabbydabbydoodah, one that we decorated. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pockets that we made in a, I would say 35-40 minutes, and then we decorated this one. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support, and I will try to contact the people who didn't send me their addresses for the draw, and we'll go from there. I'll let you know what happens with that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.